reflections in the window will draw cities upside down. We sit below the sidewalk where the footsteps make no sound. A little square of sky is all the daylight we can see. But somehow in this narrow light there's more than I could need. You say you like this angle, being slightly underground. I say it feels like secrets finally safe to make a sound. Faint reflections in the window, well, basement light on you. Small piece of sky where our worries lose their hue. If love is in the corners that the world forgets to find, it's here beneath the surface where your heart lies next to mine. You point at passing ankles, just a blur of distant lives. We guess at who they might be and the weight behind their strides. Your laughter fills the ceiling like a second brighter sun. The room grows soft around us as the day above moves on. A car's soft rumble passes like a thunder far away. We feel it through the concrete, but it cannot shake our stay. Faint reflections in the window, well, basement light on you. Small piece of sky where our worries lose their hue. If love is in the corners that the world forgets to find, it's here beneath the surface where your heart lies next to mine. Someday we'll have white windows with a view of open air, but still recall this little frame that first learned how to care. Faint reflections in the window will slowly fade tonight, yet I still see your shadow where that small sky held its light. Desk, chair, turned toward the window. Your back against the screen. You've abandoned all the emails for a sliver of the scene. Evening paints your hair in lines the monitor can achieve, highlighting every quiet strand you never thought I'd read. You say you're tired of glowing things that never touch your skin. I say I like this version where the daylight gets to win. Desk, chair, turn toward the window. You're back to the screen. Evening on your hair. Thoughts somewhere between. If love is in the turning from the tasks that make you small, it's spinning just enough to let me see you after all. You rest your chin upon the curve where armrest meets the air. I lean against the doorway, grateful just to witness there. You talk about the pressure of the graphs and blinking bars. I answer with the colors and the slowly waking stars. A notification pulses faint behind your shoulder blades. We both pretend it's silent as the daylight starts to fade. Desk chair turned toward the window, your back to the screen. Evening on your hair, thoughts somewhere between. If love is in the turning from the tasks that make you small, it's spinning just enough to let me see you after all. Years from now when work is new and walls a different hue, we'll still recall the swivel that first brought you into view. Desk chair turned toward the window, fading into night. You stand and leave the keyboard and walk with me to light. Bus shelter glass and your reflection blur beneath the rain. We huddle under plastic while the street forgets our names. Your outline doubles softly in the panels by our sides, like two of you are waiting and they both want me to stay. You say the timetable is wrong again, like every week. I say I don't mind missing what we never came to seek. Bus shelter glass and your reflection, rain on plastic roof, late ride coming slow, hearts already moved. If love is in the waiting where we're soaked but not alone, it's counting all these raindrops with your shoulder near my own. You draw a tiny spiral where your breath has fogged the pain. It vanishes and reappears with every passing train. You talk about the timing of the things you almost did. I listen to the thunder hiding soft behind your ribs. A car rolls through a puddle, sends a shimmer up the curb. We laugh and step in closer so the splash can't touch our words. Bus shelter glass and your reflection, rain on plastic roof, late ride coming slow, hearts already moved. If love is in the waiting where we're soaked but not alone, it's counting all these raindrops with your shoulder near my own. One day when the weather's clear and buses all run on, will still recall this dripping booth that held us till the dawn. Bus shelter glass and your reflection fading with the storm. Our ride pulls up in headlights, but we're already warm. Quiet alley by your door, smells of rain and faded stone. We walk between the buildings where the night feels like our own. One lamp over your number throws a small impatient glow, a spotlight on the question that we're both too shy to show. You say you had a lovely time, the phrase that ends most days. I hear the little quiver that is asking me to stay. Quiet alley by your door, one lamp and your keys, almost saying come in the way you look at me. If love is in the moments where we hesitate to move, it's hanging in this narrow air while courage finds its shoes. You toy with all the metal like a pocket full of doubt. I joke about the orchestra they make when rattled out. You laugh and then grow quiet as the hallway pulls you near. I stand inside the doorway of a brand new kind of fear. The world beyond the corner keeps on breathing out its noise, but here the only volume is the softness of your voice. Quiet alley by your door, one lamp and your keys, almost saying come in the way you look at me. If love is in the moments where we hesitate to move, it's hanging in this narrow air while courage finds its shoes. Someday this path will feel routine, a simple coming home, but we will still remember how this night first broke the stone. Quiet alley by your door, you finally turn the lock, then hold it open gently, and my heart steps past the block. The wax is getting low, we let the evening go. The table holds our cups, the night is holding us. Candle at the kitchen and still burning. Neither one of us has thoughts of turning. Flame too soft to throw a proper shadow. Light enough to make the night feel shallow. Hours passed before we thought to count them. Quiet words have slowly come to mount them. Everything we needed lived right here. Closest thing to somewhere I want near. The wick begins to bend, still not close to end. You trace the ring of wax, your voice begins to relax. Candle at the kitchen and still burning. Neither one of us has thoughts of turning. Flame too soft to throw a proper shadow. Light enough to make the night feel shallow. Hours passed before we thought to count them. Quiet words have slowly come to mount them. Everything we needed lived right here. Closest thing to somewhere I want near. When it finally flickers into black, we'll sit a little longer in the lag. Because the dark that follows what you've said is warmer than the rooms I've had instead. Candle at the kitchen and still burning. Neither one of us has thoughts of turning. Flame too soft to throw a proper shadow. Light enough to make the night feel shallow. Hours passed before we thought to count them. Quiet words have slowly come to mount them. Everything we needed lived right here. Closest thing to somewhere I want near. From light on the sheets turns your smile a quiet blue. Relying in the darkness while the timeline drifts and loops. You show me tiny pictures from a life before we met. I watch the way your fingers hold the parts you haven't left. You say you're sorry, sharing all the pieces isn't neat. I say I love the shadows that your history leaves with me. Phone light on the sheets, your face in blue. Night scrolling slowly while I learn you. If love is in the moments where we let our guard release, it's glowing in the stories that you turns almost black. Our breathing finds a rhythm that the pixels can enact. You whisper one last secret that the photos never caught. It lands between our chests and softens everything we're not. Outside, a distant siren writes a line across the town, but here the only signal is the way we settle down. Phone light on the sheets, your face in blue, night scrolling slowly while learning you. If love is in the moments where we let our guard release, it's glowing in the stories that you pass across to me. Years from now, when apps have changed and screens are something new, I'll still recall this little glow that brought me close to you. Phone light on the sheets, finally fading out. We fall into the darkness, knowing what we've talked about. Quiet rail beside the river path runs silver in the dusk. We trail our hands along it as the water gathers rust. The current holds the city in a broken, trembling seam, while every little ripple writes your outline into dreams. You say you like this border where the land decides to end. I say I like the way your doubts grow softer by this bend. Quiet rail beside the river path, leaves against your sleeve, water holding light for the secrets we believe. If love is in the walking where the world slows into hush, it's pacing by this gentle edge with fingers in this brush. Branch hangs low above us, strokes your shoulder as we pass. You laugh and call it friendly, like the night is saying last. I answer that it's blessing us in some small leafy rite, approving of the distance we have shortened here tonight. A train far on the other bank lets out a patient sigh. We watch its moving lanterns paint a necklace on the sky. Quiet rail beside the river path, leaves against your sleeve, water holding light for the secrets we believe. If love is in the walking where the world slows into hush, it's pacing by this gentle edge with fingers in this brush. One day different rivers will reflect our later selves, but we will still remember where our quieter hearts were felt. turn back toward the city with the stillness that we've made. Hallway moon through the glass, paint silver on your hand. You hold your keys like maybe they can help you understand. We stand beside your doorway where the building has gone still, and every little second feels softer than it will. You say you should be sleeping, that tomorrow starts too soon. I say this quiet moment feels more honest than the noon. Hallway moon through the glass, your keys in your palm. One more minute here before the night moves on. If love is in the doorway where we almost let it speak, it's standing in this silver hush with your breath close to me. You lean back on the wall and let your shoulders lose their weight. I watch the tired leave your face in slow and careful waves. Somewhere down the hall, a distant pipe begins to sing, but here the only music is the hush around your ring. You smile like you are halfway to a sentence you might say. I stay inside that maybe, and I do not look away. Hallway moon through the glass, your keys in your palm. One more minute here before the night moves on. If love is in the doorway where we almost let it speak, it's standing in this silver hush with your breath close to me. Someday this hall will just be walls and one more place to pass, but I will keep this moonlit pause like light inside the glass. Hallway moon through the glass, fading into gray. You open up the door at last and let me share the day. Small window on the landing holds the city in a square. We stop between the floors like we forgot why we were there. Your face reflects in double on the dark and on the glass. The softer you I only see when we let minutes pass. You say you love this angle, seeing neon far away. I say I love the neon you're breathing here today. Small window on the landing, your face in the frame, between two floors, almost saying stay. If love lives in the stairwells where we linger out of time, it's in this little overlook with your shoulder against mine. A bus crawls through the distance like a glowing, quiet thought. You trace its line in midair, as if pulling it to stop. You talk about your future like a skyline not yet lit. I listen to the outlines and decide I'll live in it. The door above us closes with a muffled, gentle sound. We stay inside this pocket where our hearts don't have to drown. Small window on the landing, your face in the frame, between two floors, almost saying stay. If love lives in the stairwells where we linger out of time, it's in this little overlook with your shoulder against mine. Someday we'll hurry past this glass without a second glance, but still feel how this narrow night made room for our first chance. Small window on the landing, fading into night. We climb the rest together, carrying that slice of light. Stairwell light above our heads hum softly in its frame. We climb in lazy zigzags, tracing echoes of our names. Your hand slides on the railing like a sentence taking shape. Mine catches on the splinters of the things we still might say. You joke we're getting nowhere with how slowly we ascend. I say I like the nowhere when it's shared with you, my friend. Stairwell light above our heads, steps that never rush, halfway to good night in this yellow hush. If love is in the moments when we're not quite at the door, it's hanging on these in between and wanting just a little more. You stop beside a window where the glass is fogged with days. We peek at little rectangles of other people's stays. You tell me small opinions about curtains, plants, and frames. I listen like they're prophecies that all include my name. The door above us closes with a muted, gentle thud. We stand still in the stairwell like the past beneath our blood. Stairwell light above our heads, steps that never rush, halfway to good night in this yellow stairs without mentioning the climb, but never lose the memory of this slow, deliberate time. Stairwell light above our heads, dimming into late. We finally find your doorway with that softness in our gait. Quiet glow behind the curtain spills a river on the floor. Streetlights paint a winding path that ends at your bare door. You move across the brightness like a shadow made of grace, a silhouette that tells me more than any open face. You say you feel more honest when the world can't fully see. I say I like the version that you only show to me. Quiet glow behind the curtain, streetlights on the floor. You in silhouette, I ask for nothing more. If love is in the outlines that the darkness lets us keep, it's traced along your moving frame where all my secrets meet. You stop beside the window, touch the fabric with your hand. A little dust cloud rises like a tiny foreign land. You talk about tomorrow in a voice that sounds like rain, soft and undecided, but still falling just the same. The hallway clock ticks faintly through the plaster and the beams. We stand inside the quiet where the night forgets to scream. Quiet glow behind the curtain, streetlights on the floor. You in silhouette, I ask for nothing more. If love is in the outlines that the darkness lets us keep, it's traced along your moving frame where all my secrets meet. One day in another room with different brighter glass, we'll still recall this gentle edge where light and shadow passed. Quiet glow behind the curtain slowly fades to thin, but I still see your shadow every time the night comes in. Soft streetlight through the curtain gap draws one thin line of gold. It's stretches down the blankets where your breathing comes in folds. Your arm lies in its pathway like a quiet sleeping road, a map the night has chosen as the place that I can go. You mumble something half-formed from the shoreline of your dreams. I answer with a touch so light it doesn't break the scene. Soft streetlight through the curtain gap, line across your bed. Night breathing slow around your head. If love is in the slivers that the darkness lets slip through, it's resting in the single stripe that starts and ends on you. I watch the dust float slowly in that narrow glowing stream, small galaxies of nothing that know more than what they seem. You turn a little closer, drag the light across your chest, like armor made of quiet that protects your fragile rest. A distant car moves gently, shifting angles on the wall, but still that same soft band of gold keeps finding where you fall. Soft streetlight through the curtain gap, line across your bed. Night breathing slow around your head. If love is in the slivers that the darkness lets slip through, it's resting in the single stripe that starts and ends on you. One night when different windows hold another city's glow, we'll still recall this fragile ray that taught our love to grow. Soft streetlight through the curtain gap, thinning into gray. The line slides off your shoulder as the morning finds its way. Soft rain on the balcony rail draws beats between our hands. We stand above the blurry street where night soaks into plans. You tap one little droplet till it falls into the dark. I watch its tiny journey like a disappearing spark. You say the city feels like it's exhaling for a change. I say it's mostly you that takes the pressure from its frame. Soft rain on the balcony rail drops between our hands. Clouds inside the city, clear where we stand. If love is in the weather that we quietly let through, it's falling in this gentleness that starts and ends on you. Your sleeve is getting darker where the fabric meets the sky. I offer you my shoulder and you take it with a sigh. We listen to the water write its secret Passing car moves slowly, like it doesn't wanna splash. We stay inside this overhang where moments do not crash. Soft rain on the balcony rail drops between our hands. Clouds inside the city, clear where we stand. If love is in the weather that we quietly let through, it's falling in this gentle mist that starts and ends on you. Years from now when storms feel big and thunder shakes our spine, we'll still recall this quiet drizzle holding us in line. Soft rain on the balcony rail thinning into air. We step back through the doorway with that softness in our hair. Balcony corner near the drain holds soil around your shoes. We stand between the plant pots where the city slips from view. The traffic far below us sounds like water in a dream. We'll hear your quiet sentences fall softly in between. You say you're not a gardener, but love the try and fail. I say that every wilted leaf still brought you up this rail. Balcony corner near the drain, plant pots at your feet. We talk above the street, hearts beating off the beat. If love is in the places that we never planned to claim, it's standing in this little edge where you still say my name. You show me tiny sprouting stems you weren't sure would survive. I watch your fingers brush them like encouragement in kind. We trace the cracks in terracotta like the lines of older scars, then laugh about how stubborn both your plants and feelings are. A scooter buzzes underneath and vanishes from sight. We stay inside this pocket where the night forgets its bite. Balcony corner near the drain, plant pots at your feet. We talk above the street, hearts beating off the beat. If love is in the places that we never planned to claim, it's standing in this little edge where you still say my name. One day when these pots are gone and seasons rearrange, I'll still feel this small corner where our roots began to change. Balcony corner near the drain, darkening with rain. We step back through the sliding door, but keep this peace the same. warm socks and old movies on a faded little couch. The hero on the TV has it figured out somehow. You lean into my shoulder with a half-finished bowl of chips. I steal one when you're laughing just to feel your fingertips. The dialogue is mumbled, but our hearts are loud and clear. We're wrapped up in a blanket that's been loved for many years. Warm socks and old movies, blanket for jazz, soft ASMR whisper right beside the cast, slow couch symphony written skin to skin, the quietest duet that I've ever lived within. Warm socks and old movies, nothing fancy here, just the gentle, simple magic of you pulling yourself near. You quote the lines you know and then forget the ones you don't. I pretend that I don't notice, but I laugh each time you choke. The credits start to roll, but we don't bother to get up. We watch the tiny letters while you refill both our cups. The room is softly glowing in a low and golden tone. It feels like all the noise of life is finally gone to sleep at home. Warm socks and old movies, blanket for jazz, soft ASMR whisper right beside the cast, slow couch symphony written skin to skin, the quietest duet that I've ever lived within. Warm socks and old movies, nothing fancy here, just the gentle, simple magic of you pulling yourself near. If love was in a theater, I'd still choose nights like this, with microwave popcorn and your half-awake kiss. We don't need special effects or a script that always lands, just your heartbeat under blankets and the softness of your hands. Warm socks and old movies while another film begins. We might not even watch it, we're too tangled in our limbs. If every ending credits rolled us back to nights like these, I'd sit through every story just to feel this easy peace. Warm socks and old movies, as the sound turns low, we let the ASMR of us be the only thing that glows. Before you make the tea, before you think of me, you cross to where it sits and do your morning bits. Plan on the windowsill in the early glow, leaning toward the light like it has somewhere to go. You give it just enough and never overfill. There's love in that precision, quiet and still. Same small act repeated every single day. Nobody watching, but I always stay. Something in the tending makes me want to root. Pull me toward your window, let me find my fruit. The leaves are doing well, you have attended under spell for anything that grows in need of what you know. Plan on the windowsill in the early glow, leaning toward the light like it has somewhere to go. You give it just enough and never overfill. There's love in that precision, quiet and still. Same small act repeated every single day. Nobody watching, but I always stay. Something in the tending makes me want to root. Pull me toward your window, let me find my fruit. I never thought a plant could make me feel this way, but watching you be gentle starts my whole day. If you can love a leaf that cannot speak, imagine what you do to all my week. Plan on the windowsill in the early glow, leaning toward the light like it has somewhere to go. You give it just enough and never overfill. There's love in that precision, quiet and still. Same small act repeated every single day. Nobody watching, but I always stay. Something in the tending makes me want to root. Pull me toward your window, let me find my fruit. Balcony chair against the wall, your knees pulled to your chest. You sit like you're a question the night is trying to press. I lean upon the railing where the traffic hums below, but all the distant engines blur behind your quiet glow. You say you feel much smaller when the buildings loom this high. I say you make them kinder just by being in their sight. Balcony chair against the wall, we talk above the cars. Your worries in your hands, streetlights in the dark. If love is in the evenings, where we let the armor fall, it's curled into this borrowed seat with shadows on the wall. You pick at bits of peeling paint with half distracted care, each fleck a tiny meteor that lands beside your chair. You tell me how you doubt the things siren far below us draws a line, then fades away. We stay inside the silence that remains after the fray. Balcony chair against the wall, we talk above the cars. Your worries in your hands, streetlights in the dark. If love is in the evenings, where we let the armor fall, it's curled into this borrowed seat with shadows on the wall. One day when you sit more straight and trust your open height, you'll still recall this cradle pose that held you through the night. Balcony chair against the wall creaks as you stand up. We leave the night still listening to the way we opened up. Window glass above the sink holds dusk and fragile panes. We stand in soapy water while the daylight leaves in waves. Your face appears in double, once in glass and once in hand. A portrait made of bubbles and the way you sometimes stand. You say you don't know why this small chore can feel so big. I say it's just the proof that we've begun to share the dig. Window glass above the sink, your face in the foam, evening washing out everything we've known. If love is in the dishes that we rinse from ordinary days, it's shining in the plates we dry and stack in careful ways. You pass a dripping glass to me with suds still at its rim. I trace the tiny circles like I'm learning how you've lived. You talk about a promise that you broke to your own heart. I answer with a towel and a vow not to depart. The faucet slows to whispers as the last cups lose their grime. We linger at the basin like there's still a bit of time. Window glass above the sink, your face in the foam, evening washing out everything we've known. If love is in the dishes that we rinse from ordinary days, it's shining in the plates we dry and stack in careful ways. Years from now, when other sinks reflect our older skin, we'll still recall this gentle chore that let our lives begin. the sink, fading into night. We switch the kitchen lamp off and walk out holding light. The room was almost still, no punchline, no one's will. And then it came from you, a laugh from somewhere true. Your laugh when nothing's funny, breaking through. The purest kind of sound I ever knew. No reason and no warning and no cause, just something in you finding its applause. I looked across and caught it in your eyes, the private kind of joy that rarely rises, unguarded in a way you rarely showed. That laugh becomes the room. I wanna know. You covered up your mouth like joy was heading south, but I had seen it hold a window to your soul. Your laugh when nothing's funny, breaking through. The purest kind of sound I ever knew. No reason and no warning and no cause, just something in you finding its applause. I looked across and caught it in your eyes, the private kind of joy that rarely rises, unguarded in a way you rarely show. That laugh becomes the room. I wanna know. You asked me what I was staring at so long. I said I was just learning all your song. Every uncurated note you do not plan is more than any careful version can. Your laugh when nothing's funny, breaking through. The purest kind of sound I ever knew. No reason, no warning, and no cause, just something in you finding its applause. I looked across and caught it in your eyes, the private kind of joy that rarely rises, unguarded in a way you rarely show. That laugh becomes the room. I wanna know. Soft echo in the subway car repeats your words in steel. We ride through painted tunnels where the advertisements peel. voice is just above a hum of distant resting tracks. Yet every syllable you drop keeps stitching up my cracks. You say you like these carriages when they're too tired to roar. I say I like the feeling of no one else but us on board. Soft echo in the subway car, your voice between the doors. Nowhere left to rush, nothing to ignore. If love is in the moments when the city fades to hush, it's gliding through these dim lit cars with you instead of rush. You lean against the silver pole, your coat half off your arm. The overhead announcements sound like someone else's alarm. We miss our stop on purpose just to circle one more round. Let strangers' empty stations drift by without a sound. A flicker in the neon makes your outline briefly glow. I lock that tiny flash away where only I can go. Soft echo in the subway car, your voice between the doors. Nowhere left to rush, nothing to ignore. If love is in the moments when the city fades to hush, it's gliding through these dim lit cars with you instead of rush. One night when all our trains run straight from work to bed, we'll still recall this looping one where time went soft instead. Soft echo in the subway car, slowing into light. We step onto the platform with this softness in our strides. Came inside the post. I knew before the most, before the name, before I'd seen that curve before. Your handwriting on the envelope waiting, every looping letter quietly stating something in the slant that I remember, warm as any afternoon in September. Nobody else makes their letters bend that way. Nobody else makes the paper wanna stay. I held it by the just your hand across the morning, feeling right. I set it on the sill. I stood there, breathing still, not ready for the words, just loved what I had heard. Your handwriting on the envelope Every looping letter quietly stating something in the slant that I remember, warm as any afternoon in September. Nobody else makes their letters bend that way. Nobody else makes the paper wanna stay. I held it by the window in the light, just your hand across the morning, feeling right. I finally opened it beside the lamp. The ink was soft, the corner slightly damp, but what I'll keep is not the words inside. It's how I knew your hand before I tried. Your handwriting on the envelope waiting, every looping letter quietly stating something in the slant that I remember, warm as any afternoon in September. Nobody else makes their letters bend that way. Nobody else makes the paper wanna stay. I held it by the window in the light, just your hand across the morning, feeling right. Soft neon through the laundry room paints colors on your face. We stand among the hanging shirts like ghosts of other days. Your favorite one is dripping in a corner by the wall. I watch a little river run from cotton to the floor. You say you hate this chore, but love the smell of starting clean. I say I hate the waiting, but adore this in between. Soft neon through the laundry room, your shirt on the line, colors on your face, ordinary, divine. If love is in the errands that we turn to quiet art, it's folding simple fabric while you open up your heart. You tell me how your week went as you pair each absent sock, a list of tiny victories and worries left in chalk. I stack the warm, dry towels like a fortress on the chair. You lean your weight against it till it nearly disappears. The washer starts a fresh cycle, humming low and shy. We sway a little with it like a slowly breathing sky. Soft neon through the laundry room, your shirt on the line, colors on your face, ordinary, divine. If love is in the errands that we turn to quiet art, it's folding simple fabric while you open up your heart. Someday when our baskets live beneath the same small roof, I'll still recall this neon glow that first washed us of proof. Soft neon through the laundry room, your gentleness and tone. Soft neon in the corner booth drips colors on your hands. We flip through folded menus we already understand. The staff stack chairs around us like a gentle closing sea, but no one seems impatient with the way you look at me. You say you should stop talking and let someone sweep the floor. I say they're just rehearsing for when we walk out the door. Soft neon in the corner booth, menus in your hands. Staying after close like the night's our friend. If love is in the moments when the world has almost slept, it's sitting in this emptied room with all the light we kept. You trace a ring of coffee where your cup once made its mark. I follow every circle like a map inside the dark. You tell me one last story that you'd meant to say for weeks. It spills across the tabletop and soaks into the seats. A radio in the kitchen plays a song in muffled tones. We sway a little, laughing in our makeshift dancing zone. Soft neon in the corner booth, menus in your hands. Staying after close like the night's our friend. If love is in the moments when the world has almost slept, it's sitting in this emptied room with all the light we kept. One day this place might vanish, new windows and new signs, but we will still remember how its glory wrote our lines. Soft neon in the corner booth, fading into blue. We step outside the glass and bring its warmth along with you. You reached across the lamp, the fabric slightly damp. A tiny thread came free, just dangling there for me. Loose thread on your sleeve, catching light, smallest little thing making the night. I should let it go, leave it to fall, but pulling it softly says it all. One more reason not to move away, one more detail that I wanna stay. Fabric coming loose, heart going in. This is how my quiet love begins. You didn't even know, you let the silence grow. I wound it round my thumb, a signal soft and dumb. Loose thread on your sleeve, catching light, smallest little thing making the night. I shall let it go, leave it to fall, stay. Fabric on a loose, heart going in. This is how my quiet love begins. You finally looked down and saw what I had done. You smiled like you'd been waiting for that one. Now neither of us mentions the unraveled seam. We just let it into this quiet dream. Loose thread on your sleeve, catching light. Smallest little thing making the night. I should let it go, leave it to fall, but pulling it softly says it all. One more reason not to move away. One more detail that I wanna stay. Fabric on a loose, heart going in. This is how my quiet love begins. Soft lamp in the corner seat, draw circles round your knees. You're folded in an armchair like a letter never seen. The book rests on your lap as your eyes drift off the page, chasing little fireflies, a thought across the shade. You say you keep rereading, but the words won't settle in. I say it's hard to focus when your heart is in the room. Soft lamp in the corner seat, your book on your knees, losing track of time while you breathe with me. If love is in the minutes that slip quietly from mine, it's watching you forget the plot and still be by my side. I ask you what the story is. You half remember parts. A family on a seaside, something fragile, something dark. You shrug and close it gently with your finger as a mark, then say you'd rather talk about the chapters in our hearts. The lampshade hums its yellow tune above your tired hair. I move a little closer till my knee just brushes there. Soft lamp in the corner seat, your book on your knees, losing track of time while you breathe with me. If love is in the minutes that slip quietly from mine, it's watching you forget the plot and still be by my side. Years from now we'll find this book on some forgotten shelf and see the dog-eared pages where we chose each other else. Soft lamp in the corner seat, fading into low. You leave the story open and we write our own. on the kitchen tile draws borders round our toes. We stand with empty teacups where the quiet evening grows. Your bare feet make small half moons in the puddles of warm light. I trace them with my eyes like tiny comets in the night. You say you should be leaving, but your body doesn't move. I say we'll let the clock decide when time has had enough. Lamp glow on the kitchen tile, bare feet in the line, staying after tea, stretching out the night. If love is in the minutes that refuse to say goodbye, it's standing in this little square with your rhythm next to mine. We talk about our families in slow and careful strands. You lean against the counter while you twist your quiet hands. I wash a single spoon again just to hear the running sink. The simplest metal sounds become the backdrop to our links. The hallway stays in darkness like a road we haven't picked. We hover where the light is soft and let our edges mix. Lamp glow on the kitchen tile, bare feet in the line, staying after tea, stretching out the night. If love is in the minutes that refuse to say goodbye, it's standing in this little square with your rhythm next to mine. Years from now in other rooms with different colored floors, we'll still recall this golden patch that turned into a door. Lamp glow on the kitchen tile slowly thins to low. We step out of the circle with that warmth still in our bones. Quiet corner of the rooftop stairs, door half open to the sky. We stop before the final step as if the stars are shy. A slice of purple evening spills in through the little gap, landing on your knuckles where your fingers hold the latch. You say you're not sure ready for that wide and open view. I say we can take a moment, let the night get used to you. Quiet corner of the rooftop stairs, breath before the view. Sky waiting softly for the both of us to move. If love is in the seconds where we gather up our nerve, it's holding this small landing till our courage finds its curve. You lean back on the railing, eyes adjusting to the hue. I stand a little lower just to keep you in my view. We talk about the city like a stranger at the door. Something big glittering we're not afraid of anymore. A breeze slips through the opening and brushes past our clothes, carrying the distant sound of parties we don't know. Quiet corner of the rooftop stairs, breath before the view. Sky waiting softly for the both of us to move. If love is in the seconds where we gather up our nerve, it's holding this small landing till our courage finds its curve. Years from now, when heights feel tame and rooftops make us yawn, we'll still recall this threshold where the world first felt less wrong. Quiet corner of the rooftop stairs, as we finally go, we push the door together and walk into the glow. Quiet bench beside the lift holds you at the end of day. Your bag asleep beside your shoes, your shoulders half away. The numbers climb and fall again behind the polished doors, but we stay on this little seat like time forgot its chores. You say you're not quite ready for the silence of your room. I say we'll spend a moment here until your breath resumes. Quiet bench beside the lift, your bag at your feet, staying after work where our pulses meet. If love is in the minutes that we borrow from the rush, it's sitting in this tired hall and letting feelings flush. You talk about your meeting like a badly written play. Who said what in gentle masks the roles you had to play? I answer with a crooked joke that makes your eyelids lift. The lobby light grows warmer in the space your laughter shifts. The doors slide open empty, then close themselves again, like even they can see you need this pause before you mend. Quiet bench beside the lift, your bag at your feet, staying after work where our pulses meet. If love is in the minutes that we borrow from the rush, it's sitting in this tired hall and letting feelings flush. Someday keys and doorways will belong to both of us, but we will still remember how this bench first earned our trust. Quiet bench beside the lift, as we finally rise, we step into the elevator with the calm still in your eyes. in no deadlock. A puddle held the lamp. The night grew soft and damp. A street lamp making gold of the puddle. Every simple thing a little double. You said go around, I said step through. Either way we end up close to true. Mirror of a world a little kinder. Nothing in this dark could make us blinder. Standing at the edge of all that glow, choosing where the two of us will go. You lifted up your foot, then gently put it right into the gold. The story freshly told. Street lamp making gold of the puddle. Every simple thing a little double. You said go around, I said step through. Either way we end up close to true. Mirror of a world a little kinder. Nothing in this dark could make us blinder. Standing at the edge of all that glow, choosing where the two of us will go. The ripple took the street lamp and spread it wide. 1,000 golden seconds on each side. I thought, this is the most alive I've been, just watching you step into what I've seen. A street lamp making gold of the puddle. Every simple thing a little double. You said go around, I said step through. Either way we end up close to true. Mirror of a world a little kinder. Nothing in this dark could make us blinder. Standing at the edge of all that glow, choosing where the two of us will go. The dial found a station, a soft communication. Someone in a tower, playing out the hour. The last song on the radio playing. Neither one of us is saying. Static at the edges, gold at center. This the kind of night you want to enter. Someone's voice across the You close your eyes, you breathe. I watch the quiet weave, the volume barely there, just something in the air. The last song on the radio playing, neither one of us is saying. Static at the edges, gold at center. This the kind of night you want to enter. Someone's voice across the empty air, finding us exactly where we were. Every note a hand upon the shoulder, making even midnight feel much colder. When it finally ends, the silence fills the dark, but the melody still hums inside my heart. We leave the dial on just in case it starts. One more borrowed song to know our parts. The last song on the radio playing, neither one of us is saying. Static at the edges, gold at center. This the kind of night you want to enter. Someone's voice across the empty air, finding us exactly where we were. Every note a hand upon the shoulder, making even midnight feel much colder. The hallway is so still, we're leaning on the sill. You haven't turned the lock, we're ignoring the clock. The silver catches light, the circle in the night, spinning the keychain round, spinning the keychain round. Don't let it make a sound, spinning the keychain round. Not going yet, just a habit we protect. Spinning the keychain round. You look down at your hands, we're making zero plans. I love this little stall, the sweetest delay of all. The jingling is so slight, it keeps me here tonight. Spinning the keychain round, spinning the keychain round. Don't let it make sound. Spinning the keychain round. Not going yet, just a habit we protect. Spinning the keychain round. I know you have to open up the door, but I could stay right here a little more. Just let the metal loop around your hand, the only kind of time I understand. Spinning the keychain round. Spinning the keychain round. Don't let it make a sound. Spinning the keychain round. Not going yet, just a habit we protect. Spinning the keychain round. Streetlamp halo on your hood, soft circle on the paint. We're parked in some forgotten lot where weekdays come to fade. The dashboard clock keeps ticking like it's waiting for a cue, but no one here is rushing what this silence wants to do. You say you should start driving, but your hands stay on your knees. I say the road can wait until your heartbeat feels at ease. Streetlamp halo on your hood, parking lot at night. Not ready to drive out of this light. If love is in the stillness, where the engine stays asleep, it's breathing in this quiet car with feelings running deep. Your breath fogs up the window in a small and trembling arc. You sketch a tiny something that dissolves into the dark. You tell me you've been scared of how much softer you've become. I answer that it's beautiful to watch your armor undone. A distant door slam echoes from a building far away. We stay wrapped in this cabin where our softer ghost can stay. Streetlamp halo on your hood, parking lot at night. Not ready to drive out of this light. If love is in the stillness, where the engine stays asleep, it's breathing in this quiet car with feelings running deep. Someday we'll remember just the glow and not the place, but always know this halo was the frame around your face. Streetlamp halo on your hood, slowly losing glow. You finally turn the key, but something warm comes with us home. The lamp is turned down low. We're taking it so slow. Your outline hits the paint, a gentle little saint. No, nowhere else to be. Just the quiet and just me. Just the shadow in the wall. Just the shadow in the wall. Watch it rise and watch it fall. Just the shadow in the wall. Stay right here. Let the outside disappear. Just the shadow in the wall. Your hand moves in the dark. It leaves a little spark. I trace it with my eyes, the sweetest kind of prize. We don't need any words. Let the silence do the work. Just the shadow in the wall. Just the shadow in the wall. Watch it rise and watch it fall. Just the shadow in the wall. Stay right here. Let the outside disappear. Just the shadow in the wall. A siren fades away outside the room. We're safe inside this little amber bloom. I want this looping over in my mind. The only kind of feeling I will find. Just the shadow in the wall. Just the shadow in the wall. Watch it rise and watch it fall. Just the shadow in the wall. Stay right here. Let the outside disappear.